Smallville Season 4, the most divisive, criticized, and often misunderstood chapter in the TV show's history. Fans either loved it for its daring new arc or criticized it for losing its focus on Clark's journey. But is there more to Season 4 than meets the eye? Today we'll explore 5 iconic and controversial moments from this chapter that might just change how you see it. Number 1. Season 4 marked the debut of Lois Lane, played by Erica Durance, an addition that instantly divided fans. On one hand, her snarky, confident attitude felt like a perfect fit for the evolving show. But on the other hand, some thought she didn't mesh with the tone that had defined Smallville up until then. What made Lois stand out wasn't just her fiery banter with Clark, but her directness. Unlike previous female characters on the show, Lois wasn't afraid to challenge Clark, calling him out on his secrets.
So feisty.
In fact, some fans argue that Lois's character injected much-needed energy into the season, especially since Clark's journey had felt more introspective and slower in prior seasons. But let's be real, Lois's introduction wasn't just about her personality, it was about her future with Clark Kent. Season 4's focus on their budding chemistry gave us a hint of the iconic partnership we know today.
That's very true.
Some critics say this was an abrupt shift, but others praise how Lois was slowly molded into the strong-willed reporter we see in later seasons, acting as the catalyst for Clark's eventual full embrace of his destiny. Number 2. At the center of the controversy in Season 4 was the storyline about the Kryptonian Stones of Power, weaving a supernatural mystery that divided fans. On one side, some praised the fresh exploration of mythology. On the other, critics were quick to point out how little the Stones plot has to do with Clark. This arc introduced the Teague family, Jason, Genevieve, and their morally ambiguous pursuit of the Stones. Jason started as Lana's charming love interest, but his true motives unraveled, revealing a family deeply entrenched in dark schemes and ancient secrets. Genevieve Teague stood out as a ruthless and manipulative force, willing to go to any lengths, including murder, to claim the stones.
Now that's a bit of a problem.
Their obsession with alien power created tension, contrasting starkly with Clark's moral struggle to protect humanity. But the plot truly escalated with the possession of several characters by 17th-century witches. Lana Lang became Countess Margaret Isabel Thoreau, a vengeful sorceress. Fans either applauded the boldness of giving Lana a darker, more commanding role, or criticized the possession arc as outlandish for the show. Chloe and Lois also found themselves under the witch's spell, temporarily transformed into Isabel's loyal accomplices. These moments gave the season a gothic twist, blending supernatural theatrics with character-driven drama. The arc's mix of greed, betrayal, and vengeance wasn't limited to the Teagues or the witches. The search for the Kryptonian stones symbolized a clash of ideologies, self-serving ambition versus Clark's emerging sense of responsibility. Each character's pursuit of the stones exposed their flaws, desires, and true nature. These storylines undeniably added layers to Smallville's mythology, delivering jaw-dropping twists and fueling debates among fans even today. Number 3. Season 4 may have left fans divided over its artifact hunts and supernatural twists, but there's one moment that even its critics can't deny. The electrifying introduction of Bart Allen, aka Impulse.
That was incredible.
Bart Allen, portrayed by Kyle Gallner, wasn't just a speedster. He was a wild card. His lighthearted, reckless charm clashed with Clark's sense of responsibility, making their dynamic instantly compelling. In the now legendary race through Smallville's streets, Bart's incredible speed left Clark stunned, solidifying his place as one of the fastest characters to ever grace the show. But why did Run work when some episodes of the season faltered? Its pacing, humor, and homage to DC's iconic Superman vs. Flash rivalry resonated with longtime fans while bringing in fresh energy. This forward-thinking episode captured what Smallville could be when it blended action and character development. Although some critics argue that Run felt out of place, many argued it should have been Barry Allen instead of Bart Allen, but there was a reason for that choice. Check out the card above where we explained how Smallville adapted The Flash with Bart Allen instead of Barry Allen. Number 4. While the prom episode might have been deemed cheesy by some, it was undeniably nostalgic and full of emotional weight. For years, we watched Clark and his friends navigate the ups and downs of high school life, and now they were stepping into a new world. But it wasn't just a typical high school milestone. It was Clark's transition into adulthood and his destiny as Superman. The episode was a visual and emotional culmination of years of character development, making it bittersweet. Here's the thing that sparked debates. While some loved it for the emotional beats and nostalgia, others felt it was more suited for a teen drama. Not the broader mythos of Smallville. It leaned heavily on the teen side of Clark's life, even as the show was moving into more mature, superhero-driven themes. For many fans, the prom episode was where high school life ended and the world-saving superhero began. Yet for others, it was a reminder that Smallville was still, at its core, a coming-of-age show, a balance that may not have always hit the mark. And number 5. Most critics may have labeled Season 4 as the weakest in Smallville's history, but we can't forget that this season gave us some of the series' most iconic episodes. While many fans agree that Run is the standout, there are others that truly deserve the spotlight too. Let's start with Onyx, a game-changer where Lex's darker side is unleashed after a mysterious Kryptonian meteor rock causes him to confront his inner demons. Then there's Transference, an episode that took us on a thrilling ride with Clark and Lionel Luthor switching bodies, giving us one of the most intense and memorable moments in the show. But wait, there's more. Crusade was a season opener that introduced us to the first hints of Clark embracing his destiny as the hero we've all been waiting for, even teasing the future of the Justice League. Season 4 wasn't perfect, but it dared to experiment, from Lois Lane's fiery debut to Clark's rivalry with Lionel and even its campy artifact hunt. The season brought bold choices that still fuel fan debates today. What are your thoughts? Did Season 4 break Smallville or make it iconic? Let us know in the comments.